Hello, my name's David Grant and I'm the Professional Services Manager here at Aculab. Today I'd like to talk to you about our Voice Biometric Toolkit, Voice Entry, which enables you to quickly and easily enhance your contact center offering through the addition of biometric customer security and fraud prevention services. So firstly, who are we? Well, we're a UK-based company and have been a global leader in the telecoms and speech processing space for the past 4 decades. Although this might be the first time that you've heard of Aculab, our technology underpins solutions provided by a number of the market-leading contact center providers, many of whom are referenced in the Gartner Magic Quadrant. We also supply critical infrastructure components to leading providers of the next-generation emergency services telecoms networks. So what is voice biometrics? Well, it's a technical term to describe the measurement and analysis of a person's voice. Each person's voice is unique in a similar way to a fingerprint. This uniqueness is due to both the physical characteristics of a person's vocal tract, as well as the behavioural characteristics, such as accent, vocal speed and pitch, which determine how we articulate sounds when we speak. It's because of this uniqueness the identity of an individual can be verified through analysis of their voice. This analysis produces what is known as a voice print, and it's against this future comparisons are made. Due to technical advancements, such as the use of deep neural networks, it's now possible to accurately identify a caller in real time, making it common practice to use voice as a method of verification or identification. Another reason for the increased use of voice as a method of verification in the contact center is down to the fact that it's the only biometric that doesn't require any specialist hardware, unlike iris or fingerprint recognition. It's also the only biometric that can be used remotely over the phone. So in this slide we can see a number of key benefits for implementing voice biometrics within the contact center. Some of the main reasons are improving security, helping mitigate the risk of fraud, as well as enhancing the customer experience. Using pins and passwords to secure accounts is a well-established practice. However, due to their inconvenience, human nature leads people to avoid using complex passwords or using the same password across multiple accounts. This means a data breach outside of your organization can lead to customer account vulnerabilities. Using voice biometrics also frees up agents from repetitive ID&V questioning, reducing their overall call handling time and also increasing agent productivity, meaning investment in voice biometrics can easily pay for itself. So how does a voice biometric platform like Voice Entry work in the real world? Well, in order for a customer to use the system for verification, they must first enroll on the platform, and this process is seen on the left. Audio samples are captured, and then these are used to create a voice print, an encrypted representation of a user's vocal characteristics. This voice print is stored on the platform. In the future, when verification or identification attempts are made, audio samples are then again captured, and these are compared against the stored voice print to determine where the user is who they claim to be. So let's look at some of the features provided by Voice Entry. Voice Entry itself is language independent, meaning the same platform can be deployed globally and used with multiple dialects without reconfiguration. It also provides omni-channel support, meaning a single user's voice print can be used to validate them independently of whether they're calling in via a landline, mobile device or web browser. And finally, it provides support for multiple validation modes dependent on your deployment requirements. So we've got text dependent, where a fixed passphrase is used, text independent, where validation is performed on normal free speech, and finally text prompted, and this can be used to build a multi-two-factor authentication solution, for example, where a user repeats a number of random digits and we both validate their voice and check that they're saying what they're meant to be saying. Voice Entry also provides a number of additional benefits. We provide it as a virtual appliance to be deployed within your own infrastructure using VMware, Hyper-V or Docker, and it's easily integrated using REST APIs. Voice Entry is also designed to work straight out of the box, meaning in most cases there's no need for fine-tuning of the system. It can also scale to meet your capacity needs, processing thousands of verifications per hour. This is done by aggregating requests across nodes in a multi-node cluster. This clustered architecture offers the benefits of load balancing, resilience, and redundancy, with database replication providing extreme persistence for biometric voice print storage. For those customers looking to implement a two-factor authentication solution using voice entry, we also include spoken digit recognition in a number of languages. This means that you can not only confirm a person is who they claim to be, but also confirm they repeat a set of requested digits. In some instances, for example, when a user has a speech impediment, spoken digit recognition might not be appropriate. In this situation, voice biometrics can still be used to confirm a person is who they claim to be, but you can then fall back to DTMF recognition for digit entry. So finally, I'd like to take you through an example deployment using voice entry. So here we have voice entry installed within your own environment as a virtual appliance, so that could be using VMware, Hyper-V or Docker. And we've also got an existing IVR, so for example in the contact center. So this IVR needs to be updated to prompt the caller for enrollment and verification recordings. And these recordings are passed to voice entry using the REST API. Any management of the voice entry node itself is done either through a REST Web Services interface or through a website GUI. So if you'd like to try voice entry yourself, then you can go online and try our demo. You can see the link provided on the screen. And finally, I'd like to say thank you for listening, and if you have any further questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.